Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Lump Dog, your favorite fantasy football commissioner's favorite fantasy football commissioner, and I'm back with another PPH video commissioner message, week number 13 of the 2025 season. Well, y'all, as you can see here in the standings, I've been eliminated. Was eliminated last week, but we got some new guys on the boat here with the Boogaloo Boy. So he's been boarded. We've got him on the fishing boat now, and obviously our other normal folks on the boat: Haters, Jimbo, Patty, and Spiced Up, Duke, and Britt. So I think we got room for two more here. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got room for two more. Two more people gonna make the boat here right now. The favorites to make it, as long as they all win, would be Brew Dogs and Just My Luck would be out of the playoffs and on the fishing boat with us if they end up losing and everyone wins above them. Obviously, if some of these 7 and 6 teams take an L and Just My Luck takes a win, and the points will come into play there. I haven't looked at how much he's far as I've been on the fishing boat and haven't really been paying attention that much. But look at Mr. Liberty Death at 10-3, leading into the playoffs. Gator at second, 9-4. Just remember, you two guys, not that you watch this or anything, but you'll have to give me who you want to play. You have to pick your opponent. I have a feeling the Mollywops are going to be one of the people that get called out because he's kind of hurting at the quarterback position, which is pretty important in the PPH. All right, so let's just get through this painful and boring, because your boy ain't in it anymore, scores from last week. I will start with mine because I, of course, played the weekly winner. I played the weekly winner. I shouldn't say the weekly winner. I played the high point scorer for 3 weeks in a row now. Started 3 weeks ago with the rookies putting up a 180 spot against me. Then I played Paulie, who put up a 182 against me. And then now I play Patty's Playboys, and he wins the weekly. Paulie won it last week, played me. Patty wins it this week, played me. I don't know what it is. My luck this year just isn't there. Schedule is just not with me this year, but he whoops my ass 163-93. Really not going to go into much of this game since we're both on the fishing boat and has really no playoff implications. God, I can't speak today. Anyway, you can see my entire team really didn't even show up. Really, Justin Jefferson this year, complete and utter bust in the first round. Jackson Smith and Jigba just didn't show up. I guess last week that's okay. You can expect that. Can't show up every single week. This was my low point of the week, which is 99. So I guess for whatever that's worth. Patty's Playboys, like it just kind of dominated me. Had the best game. It's funny. I was texting with Patty during the week. I go, I can guarantee you that Patrick Mahomes was going to have his best game of the year this week, and of course, this was his best week of the year with 53 points and 4 touchdowns. I didn't call A.J. Brown having his best game of the year, but he did, of course, against me. And then even to get 20 points from his kicker, that's pretty crazy. So anyway, whooped me up. It was never even a game. It was over on Thursday night with Mahomes and Dallas going at it. So anywho, there we go. 5-8 and 4-9. Whoop-de-whoop-de-woo-da. Who cares? All right, next game. Look at the 2 teams going to the playoffs. I would have beat both of them, even with 99 points. But Mr. Liberty or Death with 88.8. Wow, 888.8. And then Mollywops with 76.2. Jesus, I can't believe what a low-scoring game this was. Not sure what made, obviously, Mr. Liberty or Death not paying attention to who's playing because Bucky Irving was back. Not sure why he thought Sean Tucker was going to get much run there, but still started him. You got a zip, zilch, and nada. But gets the win still. That's what's crazy. I can't believe it. I start a guy with 0. I'm losing for sure. Anyway, 32.1 from Hurts, 10.1 from Jacobs. Now he's got a little injury going. Pickens with 16.8 and gets the win. Mollywops hurting at quarterback now with only Aaron Rodgers, really, and Flacco on his bench there. HN with 20.4, and that's really about it for him, too. So Both going to the playoffs, though, so we'll see where they end up in the seeding and who Mr. Liberty or Death is going to call out, because he's either first or second seed, so we'll see who he calls out. Next game, we got the Brewdogs taking out smoking them on the fishing boat. Pretty much guaranteed the first to worst record in the league. He was first last year, won the league, and then now got that Super Bowl hangover and finishing worst, probably the worst record. Love with 47.8, 16.1 from Irving, 10.4 from Walker, 11.3 from Johnston. Wasn't enough to get it done. Brewdogs proves a 7-6. He's won, I think, his last 3 in a row. So he just keeps his. This should have been me. I remember 3 weeks. I was like, which one of these teams is going to win 3 in a row, and which one of these are going to lose 3 in a row? I'm the one losing 3 in a row, and he's the one winning 3 in a row, and that's why he's making the playoffs, and I'm not. Or at least in a good position to make the playoffs there. He's just got to win. Beat me this week. He probably is going to get the weekly this week because he's playing me. Goff with 40, 18.7 from Cook, 20 from Manangai, 12 from Dobbs, 21.6 from Ertz, and look, again, a 0, but still, God damn, dude. How many people can start zeros and get wins while I start guys getting points, but I can't get a win? But is what it is what it is. I'll stop with it. All right, going into the next game, we got No Way Jose eking. Oh, no, not eking, losing. Oh, no, eking out a win by 0.5. Looks like, right? No. So that would have been 7. Yeah, no, 5, 3. Yep, 0.5. That's the sweet spot. So gets the win, proves 8-5. Boogaloo Boys on the fishing boat now at 5-8. Wasn't enough to get it done. Had the best draft grade, but you can see what a bad schedule does for you. I mean, look at got pretty much good scores across the board. Just got outscored really. 32.2 from Jones, 11.6 from Gibbs. Of course, last week Gibbs gets like 60. Why? Blame me. But this week only 11.6. Warren with 12.4, 13.9 from Conkey, Rice with 29.4, and then Vidal with 21.7, 14 from the kicker, 0 from the defense. That was the difference, was that 0 on that defense, man. And he's really good, too. I'll give Paulie, he's really usually good with picking out the defenses, so surprised he got 0 there. No Way Jose, 43 from Prescott, 18.3 from Brown, 21.3 from Jacoby Myers, 28.4 from Jamison Williams, and then 11.5 from Likely, and that was it. And got the win by 0.5, improves to 8-5 on his way to the playoffs. Locked it in. We'll see where his seed ends up. Next game, man, Midnight Hammers takes another L to West Point Gators, 21.4 to 126.9. Ever since Tardo here in the Midnight Hammers was talking about sending out invites to his championship celebration party, his team hasn't really been performing and stepping up. 12.8 or 28.1 from Mayfield. I thought he was going with Kirk Cousins. Should have stuck with it. Got you an extra point, but wouldn't have got you the win. 12.1 from Genty. I haven't regretted that trade at all. Genty has really hasn't been much, man. Hopefully the Raiders draft some offensive linemen, and going into the next year he could be a third round, second round pick, but I think he'll have a lot of hype going into next year again. 19 from Chase, 25.2 from Lamb, and that was really all they talked about. 12 from the Jaguars D. Wasn't able to get it done. Falls about 5 points short there, and takes the L. And now if he loses, he's going to have to rely on a tiebreaker to get in. Again, haven't looked at the points yet, so we'll see where he lands. West Point Gator locked in his spot, 9-4, 38.9 from Burrow, and now he just adds Burrow after Herbert gets injured. I know this must be eating up mollywops because he had Burrow, tried to keep him as long as he had, but he had so many rash of injuries, had to drop him. Gator with the smart pickup and stashing him, thinking that he would come back. He bet on it. Now look at him getting dubs. But losing St. Brown for maybe a week or two might hurt him. But as you can see here, still gets the win, even after getting a 0 from St. Brown. Brees Hall, 15.6. Javonte Williams, 17. Olave with 14.7. 15.5 from Kelsey. 10.7 from McLaughlin. And 13 from the Chargers D. And is on his way to the playoffs. Next game, 0.2 loss to Jay Nashty. Again, fallen off the map since his 6-1. He was 6-1. And now he's 7-6. So what has he lost? He lost 5 of his last 6 games. Things haven't been going well for Jay Nashie since he was tooting his own horn about how great his team was and everything. So fantasy gods seem to be putting a little hurting on him for a little bit of being a little bit of braggadocious. Maybe you should go back to not caring about fantasy because you were winning then. Now that you care and you're out there tooting your own horn, the fantasy gods have started putting you back in your place. But Brock Purdy with 29.2, McCaffrey with 17.4, 10.4 from Wendell Robinson, 10.7 from Kittle, 13.5 from Aubrey, and falls 0.2 points short to get the win and lost to the Jimbo, who's on the fishing boat, so who really cares about his score? He can't really do nothing even with the win. Couldn't get the weekly or anything, so congrats, Jimbo. You are our resident poll baiter. Yeah, you bait the poles, man. That's what you do there on the fishing boat. So enjoy your time on it. I know I haven't. All right, next game. Spiced Up finally shows up. Beats Just My Luck. 147.8, 114.4 is now trying to play spoiler and taking away Just My Luck's playoffs hope there. Lamar Jackson doing his best too to hurt Just My Luck's playoff chances. Only 18.3. Hasn't been much since he's come back from that injury. 21.8 from DeAndre Swift, 15.1 from Taylor, 21.8 from Adams, 11.4 from Samuel, 11.2 from Warren, and didn't get it done. Falls to 6-7. Needs to win this week to get into the tie-breaking for the playoffs. Spiced Up, not much going on because you're on the boat. You can see he did well with Collins, showed up with 21.5, 17.4 from Henry, 17.2 from Sutton. But like I said, who cares? You're on the boat, but you did play spoiler, so I guess enjoy that. Next game, we got Irresistible Force getting the win and punching their ticket to the playoffs at 8-5, and Rookie falling to 8-5 with 100.9. Jacoby Brisket with 40.7, Harvey with 21.2, 31.3 from Bijan Robinson, 13.5 from Brandon Strange, and that was it, but got the win. Rookies with 27.3 from Stafford, 11.6 from Henderson, 13.2 from Kyren Williams, 22.2 from McBride. Maybe we should make a bonus for that when you get straight the same points straight across. 33-33, 22-22, 11-11, So, but anyway, 22.2 from McBride. Gets the L, falls to 8-5, but still squarely in the playoffs. So, real quick, let's just take a look at the overall standings and the points for, so we can see where these 6 and 7 teams. So, Just My Luck, if he wins, well ahead of all the other 6 and 7 or 7 and 7 that might be there. So he wins. He's pretty much in. I don't know. 30 points is not an insurmountable point. 30-something points is an insurmountable. So Midnight Hammers needs to get a W to lock in. And if he loses, he needs to at least outscore Just My Luck by those points to make it. Jay Nashty, a little harder. He's gonna, has to win to lock it in. A loss puts him in tie. Could miss the playoffs there. So that's definitely messed up there. Dareboy definitely needs to win. He gets into 7 and 7. He's out. He will not make the tiebreaker with those points scored. Damn, look at that, 1540 and 8-5. What a great schedule. So. Look at it. Only 40 more points than Britt. That's insane. Only 40 more points and got 5 more wins. So, but he's locked in, so he can get in there. So I think that's pretty much it. It looks like those are the teams there that are going to be either a tie or look at me at 1743, third highest point scored, but 4-9. Jesus. Even Boogaloo Boys too. Two of the top three highest scoring teams aren't making the playoffs. What kind of craziness are we dealing with this year? That's not the way it's supposed to work. Man, if you score the most points, you're supposed to be up there. Anyway, so Just My Luck needs to win to get in. Midnight Hammers needs to win to get in. Loss and it gets to a tie. He's going to need to outscore. He has Dare Boy for sure. So if him and Dare Boy, it might come down to them if they both lose. Or Brent, if he loses, he's out too. So that'll be crazy to see. So good luck, everyone. Week 13, last week of the regular season, and then it's playoff time. And I'll do one more commish message next week to wrap up the regular season, give you the playoff matchups, and then my job duties for the year will be done other than getting the pizza party scheduled, which, good segue, pizza party, we normally have it during the AFC and NFC championship games, and I believe those games are going to be on Sunday the 25th of January. So if anyone wants to try to put together some other type of pizza party or something like that, or a different date, you need to speak up now because we're going to start planning that here after these playoffs get done with. So probably in the next month. Less than a month, right? So before Christmas, we want to try to lock in that pizza party date so everyone knows when to be or where to be at Slickers or wherever it might go. All right, y'all. Well, that's it, man. So good luck to everybody in Week 13. We'll see who makes the playoffs. Should be interesting to see who's going to make it, who will be in, and who will be out. Lump Dogs out. Peace.